Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to TImberborn Part 32. In our Greedy Builders tackling the Helix series, and I don't know, the game's running better. We have a project to do today. Before we finish this off, I want to ensure that during bad tides, which we have another one coming, and droughts, that this area has a sufficient water level as best we can. So what I want to do is come through here, I guess dam it up to where even it's like about halfway up this. I really want the water to flow out, not in, but I don't think it will cause any problems because that's just dead end back there and it's not going to flood if we do this right, hopefully. Question mark. So what I need to do, by the way, I meant to recap. I have, between videos, finished this. There's no longer a wall dividing it. And this gets full. During our last 7-day bad tide, both of the spillover protection here with the dams was working. So that gets really nice full. And then I also added, since we keep running out of bad water, I added a lot of extra storage. There's some there. There is more over here, and even way over here I added in just a ton more storage for bad water, so that hopefully between bad tides we'll be in better shape. Though, as you can see right now, there's still bad water everywhere, and we're 3 days away from one. Whatever. I also expanded out paper production. It was starting to drop. The punch cards were keeping up, but the paper production was dropping. And I even added in a few more, there they are over here, grease factories. But the problem is I don't have canola seeds to get turned into canola oil, and that is necessary here. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that this area, oh, come on, there we go, that this area remains, I just went blank, fertile, hydrated, irrigated, there's the word, because we are going to have just a little bit of work happening over here and over here. We're going to clear out a lot of these trees. Most of them are dead anyway, and we're going to clear it all out, make some farmland, and a tree orchard for maple syrup, because we do continue to run a little bit low on that. And then, so basically over here, they're going to grow some maple trees, they're going to grow canola, and they're going to grow potatoes, because all of that's going into stuff for bots. But before we do all of that, I want to do the water management. I want to get in a dam here with some water wheels, and then I also want to dam it up again back here. So it's kind of why I went to this view, so I could see what my elevations are, and I think it's all the same. I think it is just flat all the way out. I think that was one of the changes I made to the map. Yeah, this is flat all the way out. So if I bring this up 2, right? Yeah, come back here. No, that's actually 2.5 there. I'm gonna, well, I don't know what I just did. Hello, where are we? We are, I'm lost. How did I do that? How did I flip that around like that? I don't know. What is that? 2.5 or 1.5? I can't. All right, autosave. Come on, give me the game back. Thank you. I can't quite tell from here. That is, yeah, that would be 2.5. So if I dam it up to 2 even, that would be like there. Or actually 1.5, or I could use sluice gates and just set them to a permanent level. That's an idea. That's a very good idea. Maybe do like 1.95 or something before they drain. I kind of like that idea. That way we don't get it too high over here, because we'd already experienced a little bit of flooding back upriver here. Whenever we end a drought or a bad tide, it just kind of it floods, because you can see this is already pretty high. So I don't want to mess with the flow back here too much, because it's really only coming out here. Then the water source that is underneath, oh my gosh, I can't even find it. Here it is. There's a water source here that is coming out about here-ish? Yeah, here-ish on both sides, and running out this way. And then, of course, this meets up. And I think that this is one of the main reasons of the flooding is that this area can't drain as quick at the end. Like they're hitting each other. I don't know. Whatever. But if we do 2 down here, that would work. But we have to get beavers down here is the situation that we're facing, or bots down here. I don't think I can go through these stumps, can I? No. So we are going to, you know, we're good on logs. Like, I dropped down to like 9,000 at its lowest. Or no, it's 7,500. And now we're all the way back up to 21,000 again. So I'm not really going to worry that I'm chopping down a small number of trees to accomplish this. But what I want to do is actually get a zip line established over to here and make it so they can work a little bit faster. Now I want to get the wheels like right here in this area, so let's clear this out fairly well, because this will be kind of like where I can put the zipline station and all of that. I figure the zipline station's a little bit easier to build than the tubeways, so that's why I'm going with that, because zip lines, though I guess they do require more up front but less overall. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with this. So this district over here, the bot only district, is going to be the ones that cut down our trees for us, and then the other district is going to be the one that comes in and actually builds all this stuff. So let's get these trees cleared out real quick. And as sun rises, they are cutting down the final one. So I'm going to pause for a moment here. I'm going to try to get a two-way station in here. And I think I might actually try to square this off. So the wheels are what? 3 wide, I believe? Large water wheels. And these will be like perfect at this. I don't have to build any platforms or anything. They're just going to be down in the water. In fact, I could like go down one with each one. So what I'm thinking is if I square this off, I could actually get 2 in here. But again, I'm really worried that I'm going to mess up the flow of water upstream and cause issues if I do that. Yeah, maybe we put them here and over here and just build this up a little bit that way, and then maybe just blast that out, and then we could have a channel there. Yeah, that could work. This is why we're paused, because I don't want them to build this. And then I want to see where we can actually get the zipline pylons connected. Like, I'm hoping that I can come up here and we'll just like throw some ladders in or something. So we can go there, and then if I put another one, like, I don't know, here maybe? Can I get away with that? Is that going to be too far? About to find out. No. And then we can get the other station right up here. Like that, and then add a connection. Districts must be separated by district crossing. I know what the problem is. This is connected. This is going to be problematic thing, because I need them to build these before I tear everything down. Okay, that's fine. So we need to go up here to get to this one. So we'll just give them a nice little path over to that. Maybe, if the game will cooperate. There we go. We'll give them a nice little path up to that one. And then for this one, we will do... We're going to clear out some more trees. I don't think I actually need to clear out any more trees. I think I can do this right here. Maybe get rid of that one tree, just to be sure they can get up there. And then that'll get the 2 pylons in. So let's get those in along with the station wherever it just went. There it is. So I'm going to prioritize these stairs so that they can get up there. Oh my gosh, come on, autosave. There we go. And then I'm going to make the pylons the second priority. And then the station can just sit there as normal priority. I think that, yeah, this district over here is going to come build that, and they'll also come build this one. So we've got both districts working on this. So let's get this stuff knocked out right quick. All right, cool. And they actually get it done before nighttime. That makes me very happy. So now I want to bring this back up. And I'm going to leave those stairs in for now because we'll probably end up demolishing all this after the fact. I don't see a need to keep it. So we're going to sever that there so that I can then make this connection here. And then we're going to come down here and let the game lag for a second again. And then we are going to bring a water wheel in. Just looking where I want them. Probably right here. Like right there. And then the other one will go... it is going to have to be brought up. Okay. So I want to blast this down by 1. So we're going to blast that down by 1. We're going to build this up by 2. So maybe we leave this little channel right here. That might not be the worst idea ever. And then we're going to get the water wheel in. I don't know, honestly, where I'm going to connect these water wheels to the power network. I have no idea. Like, it is a long, long ways away from everything. And we may not wind up connecting them. We have plenty of power. I just kind of wanted to take advantage of it since it's down here type situation. So that is why this is here. So we're going to have to clear out a few more trees. I'm just going to clear them all and then prioritize those so that happens first. So let's get that done right quick. And it's nighttime, but we can continue working on this. So I know... someone expressed displeasure once upon a time in what I'm about to do. But in this case, I think it's necessary. I'm going to double stack my sluice gates simply because... Where are they? There they are. If I do get a lot of flooding upriver, I really want to be able to open both levels. So that is why I'm taking this route for this, because I am going to continue. Actually, I won't do anything there, but I am going to block this off. And we'll go like, yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll bring that up to that level, just so it's all nice and consistent. It doesn't really need to be, but I like it, so we're doing it. And bring that up to there, and then we will need a way for them to get across. So we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll bring this to here. I wonder why they're not bringing the dynamite. I mean, they came over here to cut down trees, so we know they... Oh, there they are. They're showing up now. Cool. So we just need to get this blasted out, then we can start on this little section right here. And good, the sun's coming up. Let's speed this up. There we go. Now let's slow it back down while we blast, because even one at this point can be lag inducing. And then we will have our other water wheel there. They connect, and I just realized my mistake. I need to blast one more spot if we are going to be able to connect this to any type of network. So let's, oh, a bad type. Let's get this going, and then we will pick up on the next bit that we need to do and take a look at how badly I have flooded things. So yeah, I changed to floodgates because I forgot the sluice gates can't have their height just set. They're either open or closed, and then they can open and close based upon downstream, and that's not really going to be all that super useful for our purposes. So I changed it. So we're going to blast that out, and then we are going to bring in an upward power shaft here. And then if I can get away with it, I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, it will. I didn't think it would let me get away with that. I'm going to put a wind turbine, windmill, right there. Because why not? And we're going to kind of do the same thing on the other side. So I need to do just a few more tree removals here. I'm going to prioritize those. Wow, that is what they're working on. Kind of surprising. But that's what I want them working on, is getting those trees out of there, because I need to blast there so that I can do the same thing on the other side. I just want a windmill on each side. I just think it'd look cool. Plus, you know, it gives us, woo, hello, it gives us a nice connection, you know, right on the side there. I dig it. So, all right, cool. Blast right here, friends, and I'm going to prioritize that, though they have to go really far away to get that, because all we have here is dirt, logs, and planks. Couldn't think of the word. And we'll empty those eventually, but for now they're gonna stay put. So I'm gonna get this blasted out and hopefully get another windmill in. There we go. They just finished that as the sun started coming up. So I can then have them come over here and throw in that along with that. It doesn't like it because of the trees that are nearby. That's okay. We can chop down even more trees. Pretty sure that's the problem, is the trees. I can't see what else it would be. So we get the trees cut down, and then we should be able to put the windmill in. Yep, it was the trees, because I am now able to just plop that right down. Cool. So from here, I want to get them back there. But again, I don't want them just walking, because that will... I mean, come on. We have better ways, but that would take way too long, and the poor little bots would get all tired and run out of fuel. I mean, as it is, they'd still have to go a really long way to get to that. But we are going to have to build a path over there first, and then get the zip lines in. So that's going to be the priority here, is getting these long freaking paths run back where we need them to go and get it all connected. But this will all be stuff that gets torn down, and then we'll go to like there with our path and bring it up to here and there, and then make a connection right there. And then I want to look at where we are. So I'm pretty certain I can do this, like have two connections to the station. I can. Yeah, I connected. And then we can have them zip line on over, provided none of this land is in the way. Gonna hope this works. Too far. Alright. So I'm gonna need like another station though, because I don't think I can connect a zip line to a zip line. I don't know, let's find out. Let's see. So if I put like one here and one here, can I connect both those? So they can like choose their path. I don't think so. No, because yeah, that's it. That has those two connections. Okay, that's fine. We can put another station. I can live with that. So we'll need to do that like here, right? Because I think a station can have more than one. So if I do like zipline station, like right there, this is just to let me have the connection. I don't know if it can have more than one or not. I may not be able to. I may have to do this like in stages. Yeah, it looks like it can only have two as well. Yep, it can only have two as well, so I don't need the station. This again, this is why we're paused, because I do stupid things. So we're gonna put that in, and then make our connections to there, and then from there to there. Oh, it just continues. That's nice. Cool. So they'll get that put in, and then they can get down here and get all this built, and then we can work on getting this dam built, and then we can get rid of this connection and continue on down this way. In fact, I'm going to start planning that out. They have enough stuff to keep them occupied. So if I just bring this path then that's here back and over, I think I'll go up and over. It'll be quicker. So I need to get rid of a bit of path right here. Right here. Do that. Put in stairs there. Pretty sure they'll go build all the zipline stuff first. Whoa, okay, that was just some weird lag. So it's going to do a weird thing right there. And whatever, it's temporary. So I'm not going to worry about it. And then we can work our way back down right here. So we want stairs right there and stairs right there. This initial build out of all this gonna take a minute, but it'll be all right. So then we'll go to there, we'll go to there, and we'll run back to like there-ish. And then I just realized that has to be a station, not a pylon. Otherwise, they won't be able to get off the zip line. So that's fine. We can put that in, and we'll put another one in over here. And then we'll make this connection again. Cool. And I'm going to unpause while they start building at nighttime. And then I'm just going to kind of eyeball where these next ones need to go. Like, that should be fine there. That should be fine there. And then I bet this can connect. So, yeah. And then we'll go to there, and then we'll stop for now because we can't make the other connection. So they've already got part of it done. So once they get the rest of it done, they can get over here and actually start building what we're here to build today. Ooh, come back. There we go. I'd really kind of like to make this a little wider right here, just so we're getting a good amount of water coming out, but I don't think it's really that big of a deal. So I want to make sure that it's always that deep. And then for the other part, I think, honestly, I can just get away with a dam. Because that'll give us 1.5 meters at all times. And then I kind of want to do basically the same thing over here. Though, on this side, this is going to be more challenging because we have... Oh, I just remember, don't put it on the edge. I don't know, is that still a thing? To not put it directly on the edge like I just did? I have no idea if they fixed that or not. I know I've asked this question and someone has answered it before. I don't remember what the answer was. So, I'm sorry. If you were the person who told me what the solution is here, and I've just been a dumb and haven't remembered, I apologize. So then if I leave that as, in fact, I'm going to pause that one. That way they can get back here and build that. They're not coming to build this now, are they? Surely they're going to finish that zipline station first. I hope so. So yeah, this side a little more tricky because of what we have going on. So what I think I'll do is bring that up there and then just do the dams over this bit. And then we'll give them another set of stairs right here to get up to build this. Like right there, and I shouldn't need to like build a path or anything other than that one. I think they will be fine. Cool, so they've got their station. So now they can come build this. I'm going to prioritize all of this. So they come work on this first instead of going over there, continuing building that out right now. I just want to get this section built really fast. And once again, as dawn arrives, they finish that bit. So what I'm going to do is now interrupt their building because they've been using this zipline station, but we're going to kill it like that. And this dude's just, where are you going to go exactly? Let's find out. Okay, neat. So then we're going to connect that to there. And then I thought I made these connections already. Oh, I did. It's just because this hasn't been built. It's not in. So we're going to prioritize this now because that is the final little bit. And it looks like somebody's over here working on it anyway. Just have to bring some metal blocks. I don't have those nearby. It was the one thing I did not put any type of supplies for. So it's fine. And I know this isn't exactly nearby, but they have a station they can go to, so it's okay. It'll be a pretty quick trip for them. Look at that. They're already building a lot of this out, so we're in pretty good shape. So now let's just get this levee and dam system completed. Wow, that is really deep bad water. And while we are pretty much like 3 for 3 on them finishing things up at night or when it's dark for a video, I don't know, I might leave it in just because so much happened at night on this one. I may not, I don't know. We're going to start getting rid of some of this now. I'm going to leave the zip lines in so they can zip around and then come back to this stuff. Mostly, anyway. Actually, I just made it impossible for them to get here, didn't I? I think I did. No, they can still use the path. Never mind. We're fine. So we'll clean this up. I don't know. I like getting rid of this stuff. I'm also going to get rid of this temporary walkway. They'll have to do it like one at a time so they can pick things up. And I'm fine with that. So let's go check on their progress of picking up debris. No storage space available. Okay, neat. Probably the same situation here then. Yep, it is the same situation here. And there. Yeah, planks are pretty full, so we will get rid of the planks. At least they picked up the logs. We are down to 17,000. I mean, what a log shortage. So get rid of that, and that, and then we will have them come pick up logs. Come on. There we go. From here. I thought I was holding shift. Instead, I just turned on caps lock so that everything I type in Timberborn will be uppercase. Because, you know, all that typing you do in Timberborn. So get rid of that. We will get rid of this. And then have they cleaned up most of this? Like, is there anything? Yeah, this is just all planks now. So we can sweep that away and get rid of this path. Look at me remembering to hold shift. And then just take a little peek. Did you get the logs? You got the logs. And you got the logs. So now I've realized my mistake. I need them to tear down this stuff and they have no way to get up to it. Oy vey. It's fine. Whatever. We will just sacrifice some supplies. And it'll be okay because we're doing fine on like everything. So we're just gonna kill all of this and then come in here with the broom and get rid of it. And it's okay. Oh, hey, our bad tide was really short, so we're ready to go to test all this now. It'll take like a day and a half to 2 days before we can really see the impact of what we've done. But I am interested to see how it all works out. So, what was the point of the dams and levees way out over in this section, you may be asking? And the answer is, never point. I just wanted them. I just thought it'd be nice to have this green over here. Pretty much, you know, regardless of season. Even though, you know, we won't really be over here. We're not going to do anything over here. There's not really enough land to do anything with. Yeah, sure, I could blast out like this whole hillside and make it flat. I just don't think there's any merit to it. Plus, you know, we kind of need to wrap up the series just because 13 frames per second. So that is the reason why I'm not really planning on building anything else out here. I just wanted to, you know, have that one final, we have mastered the water on this map type project before we finish things. Speaking of having the series finished, Timberborn's not going to go away once this series finishes. I'm gonna continue making Timberborn probably for 1 or 2 series after it hits 1.0, which I'm wondering if it won't be this year since they're going to be at the III this year. I'm really curious to see if that's why they're there. But, you know, so we definitely have a lot of time together in Timberborn yet to come. So, for the next series, I'd really like to hear suggestions on maps. My goal with Timberborn is always, even if I'm doing something that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, a little bit over the top, I still want to build on accessible maps where the average player could look at it and be like, oh, I can do that. And not feel like it's something that is just outside of something that they could do. Because I know that, like, I get frustrated with, like, not that I play City Skylines anymore, but I love City Planner Plays and Biffa, and, well, that's all I really watch. But they do a lot of stuff that is just way outside of my skill set, and will always probably be way outside of my skill set, because I don't have the patience to learn all of the little ins and outs of it. So I get frustrated sometimes when watching, because it's just like, yeah, I could never recreate what you just did. So I always try to make sure that what I do in my series with my videos on my channel is have things remain accessible. Have things remain something that the average player, not necessarily maybe a beginner, but the average player could be like, oh yeah, I can see how I could do something similar, right? And take inspiration from it and then put their own spin on it. So, with that in mind, I know that was a long explanation, I'd love to hear suggestions for maps or other mods to maybe incorporate in the next series. I am well open to suggestions on that. For mods, the only thing that I ask is, if you're going to suggest a mod, is that it be something that currently has a good history of remaining updated. Because the last thing I want is to have to end a series prematurely. I keep hitting caps lock again. Because a mod was abandoned. I know people move on, go and do other projects and all that. I'm not knocking the people who make mods. You guys are amazing. But I don't want my series to get killed because of it. You know, that's kind of where I'm at with that. So they got all the logs out of here. So I can delete that one. And even though they haven't gotten them all out of there, I'm just going to delete that too. And most of the dirt is gone there. So they'll come pick this up. Come pick up as much of this as they can. And then we'll get these zip line stations out of here. And then we'll probably just let this run for a little bit and see what we're looking like with water management. So dawn is just around the corner, and I didn't see it happen, but I can only assume that as the water started flowing this way, that we got a big surge up both of these, and every single building down in the basement is flooded. So I think the best solution would be to do sluice gates. And I thought about putting them here, but if I do get a big surge of water coming all the way up, it could still get under these platforms if I put them here. So instead, I'm going to do sluice gates at the end, pointing out. That way water can flow out. And I'm just going to leave them open all the time. Water can flow out, but shouldn't be able to flow in. If I understand how these work. And maybe I don't know, but we need to make sure they can get over here to build them, because right now they can't reach them. So that should solve this problem. You see the number of buildings flooded increasing, and that happens after every drought and every bad tide. This area over here floods temporarily, but it gets back down, and that's why I wanted to jump in here and get these sluice gates in to make sure that it is indeed going to keep the water out, but this water that's coming in the waterfalls can still flow out this way. So basically nothing should now be able to get in, and it kind of looks already like that is the case. It looks like it's really only flowing this direction now. We don't have any going back up, so perfect. So now all we have to worry about is, you know, if I managed to cause a flooding situation with what we built downstream earlier today. that'll be the only real problem. So that one's set to open, just always, and that one's set to open, always. I'm not gonna have that turned on, even though it's not set to automatic. It won't do anything, and I'm not too terribly worried about the 40 some odd buildings back there that are flooded right now. They'll dry out. It'll evaporate. If anything, I'll just let the game run. There's no way I'm gonna get a water pump down there anyway, so we're just gonna have to wait till it dries out. So it's a good thing we're not trying to build the rest of this district today, but it looks like we're gonna be okay, because we're several days into the temperate season and the water's pretty much where I want it to be. I mean, it's getting a little close down here, but so far we're fine. If I have to, I'll just open up the floodgates a little bit more and let a little bit more water flow through there, and that will hopefully, you know, mitigate any issues that we run into. But for now, it looks like it's gonna be okay, and we even got like all of this irrigated, so I'm really happy about it. Just one little section here in the middle that's not, and that's fine. That's totally fine. So we still have 4 extra buildings. These guys. So our seasonal flooding may not be over, because we usually wind up with a lot more. And it starts with these, so we may see another round of flooding yet. So it's something to keep an eye on. So I'm going to let this run. Yep, there it goes. I'm going to let this run for just a moment longer. Let the seasonal flooding happen, and keep an eye down here to make sure we don't, because we're close. That's really close right there. So make sure we don't get anything here going over these levees and running back up our 2 channels here, causing problems. And we absolutely did. I've already lowered the floodgates a little bit. I'm hoping to see that this will resolve with the floodgates lowered. Of course, I'll have to wait for a whole another cycle to pass, but it doesn't look like it's getting much better, even with those floodgates open. I wonder if this is just too narrow now since we made it more narrow. I wonder if I need to like blast out another section over here just so it can flow. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna worry about building zip lines and all that. I'm just gonna have them walk and carry the supplies from really far away. It'll take forever, but I think we need to do this. I think it needs to happen, because I really think that we're going to continue seeing flooding otherwise. So we need to blast this section, all of this down by 3. And we need, and now I may as well put another water wheel in too. So if we go 3 there on all of this, and then just 1 there, no, 2 there. This needs to be 2. Right here. And then the other wheel can get built up off of that, and then we need to blast this by 3, and then we need to get rid of all of this out here, I think. Like maybe all the way, maybe not all of it, maybe just down to like about there. So we're gonna have to get them down there to do that. So I'm gonna go here for that, and we'll just blast a good chunk of it to be safe. Like I'm gonna go all the way to there. I don't know if that much is necessary. We'll find out. But I really think this is something we need to do. So I'm not gonna do a montage of this. I'm just gonna get it done and blast it out, and then build up some more water wheels and some gates, and we'll see what's what from there. Alright, so they've got, I've already blasted this section out, and they've got all of this in, so we can blast here. Beautiful. And if I did this right, I should just be able to slap this water wheel in. By the way, when I open these floodgates just to get rid of the flooding upstream, oh my goodness, at one point, these 2 and that windmill were churning out 5,000 HP between themselves. I was kind of impressed. Very, 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 very impressed. So this is gonna go up, but then it's gonna have to like go over if I want another windmill over there. It's okay. I do want another windmill over here, so we're gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna get another windmill over here though because of the hill right here. But we're gonna try, and we're gonna find out right now if I can do that. I can. Good. Cool. So I just need to give them a way over here. Probably should have built the gates and all that before I blasted everything, but whatever. 2020 hindsight, etc., etc. And there we go. That'll give us 3 more gates. No. We do not want that. But I am going to put them at like 1.75. And hope that that will be good, because with them wide open, you know, you can see where it is right now. I'm pretty sure that 1.75 will be okay. So we don't need like these little bits of path here. We just need them to come and start working on this. We do still have a bit of a blockage here, but it is flowing over that quite a bit. So it's not going to be too bad. And then we gained like 2 wide open ones here. So I think this is going to solve the problem. I don't know exactly, but we'll see. So let's get this all constructed, and then we'll wrap up for the day. So one thing that I realized as I was just looking at this district is if I wind up needing power down here, plus, you know, an easy way to connect that, I don't really have any way to get power to the lower level because it stops 1 level down, basically. The power just ends there on this level. So I temporarily removed this contemplation spot, put in a T-junction there, and I'm bringing it over, and then we're going to blast the channel out of here since there's nothing resting on any of this. And then I'm just going to kind of blast down to that until I can, you know, see it. Looks like we've got to go down 1 or 2 more. I'm just going to put in big dynamite and be done with it. I'm just going to blast that down too, and then, or also not 2 is in the number. And then we will just go, actually, let's see how many it is. We need to continue down here. It is, yeah, it's 2. We need to go 2 more down, right? Yeah, cool. So we will blast this out with a double dynamite and have those in. So this should get us there. Yeah. So we're just gonna, I just realized, no, they can reach it from up, but up. Never mind. Just realized I thought maybe they're gonna have to come in and get rid of that contemplation spot again, but no, they can get through. So I do have kind of a dead end down there, so I need to blast that down by 1. Come on, autosave. I'm assuming it's autosave. Yep, it's autosave. I've got turned around. Let's turn this the direction I want it to be. Cool. And then get this down by 1, and also get them extending these this way, and then we're just going to cover it back up. Easy to do, because we can just come in with one of those, and we'll be able to do like another one here in a minute. And this should get us what we need for power. And then we will, of course, do that. I probably should have prioritized the power, though, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I mean, I built it in that order, but you never know. Sometimes these little beavers get a mind of their own. So we're just going to prioritize that so they get those built, hopefully, for anything else. Otherwise, we're going to have to go back around again underneath, which is fine. It's just 1 contemplation spot. It's not like it's that difficult to rebuild, but I'd rather not have to mess with it. I'm going to assume they're going to be able to reach to there for dynamite. Yep, they should be able to. And then blast that. continue this out. Bonk. Yeah, they can reach that. Cool. So we will prioritize all 3 of those. And it looks like they've already got all those power shafts in. Yeah, cool. And then we'll just have like a hole there. Not ideal, but I could kind of hide it probably. Actually, you know what? Instead of blasting this out, we are going to let it be kind of hidden here. We're going to bring it around a corner right here. I think that will be better. That way you don't see necessarily straight into where we just did all that nonsense. Yeah, I like that better. So then we just need to put a platform over this, and that's 3. So we'll go right there and then fill in the dirt blocks here as well. Like we'll do there, and I'm going to go ahead and connect that up. Let's get it all the way up here where it was. I think it was kind of like that. So, and then we'll bring that up. I don't know. They won't be able to reach that, will they? They'll never be able to reach that. So, never mind. So, instead, we're just going to get rid of 1 there. That way, we don't have too much of a big flat wall. I did, in between videos, also just kind of add in a bit more dirt blocks here and there, just to make it look a little more natural in places. Like, I still have a big flat wall here. Yeah, we're just going to have to live with it. Because I don't want to keep extending the hillside all the way out to here. I mean, we would take up a lot of space. As it is, I'm probably going to bring this stuff down over here by 1. Maybe. I don't know. Man, those buildings are still... Oh, we have a lot of flooded buildings. Oh. Okay, so 1.75, not enough. We flooded everything upriver. I may have to widen this even more. Let's do 1.5 and see how that does. I'm really surprised by that. I thought 1.75 was going to be fine. But clearly not. I was like, wow, those buildings are still flooded under there. And when I say they're flooded, like, it is flooded. Like, let me go up now a couple until... Yeah. That is completely full down there. It is not extending up to this level, though, so... That's good, I guess. But yeah, that is 3 meters deep, I'm assuming, is what that is. And it looks like it's going to keep getting deeper. So is 1.5 not enough either? Am I really going to have to, like... I think I'm going to have to widen this yet again. Which is fine. It's easy enough to do because we can knock some off of this side. And then if we have to knock more off over here, we will as well. I mean, I'll just keep widening the thing until it finally lets enough water pass that I can keep a depth back here that I'm happy with, but we're still moving a high enough volume that we're not flooding. Because flooding, bad. Very, very bad. Wow, that is really bad. Anyway, I'm just going to experiment with this, and if I have to make any changes to this, which I think I am going to go ahead and widen this, but we'll recap those at the beginning of the next one. Let's go over here and get a parting shot of the massive flood. I mean, you can't really see it all that much because, like, there, that's a good shot. Just because there's not a whole lot because we've got all that elevated bit, but we'll leave it there. We'll have a good thumbnail right here of flood. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to your comments about suggestions for the next series of Timberborn for maps, mods, all that good stuff. I'll take a look at all of them and see what I like. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.